James from Riverson, Australia, and what do we got here? We got an S900 Kenworth, one of only 40 we got in Australia.
Only 40?
We only got 40 of them.
Is it because it is an early year, or?
Well, yeah, we didn't get very many Kenworths in Australia. This is a 63 model. We only got them from 62 to 65, 66. And yeah, even in America, I believe there's not very many. I've seen very few in America as well.
I've seen one, and it was yellow. So I associate these with Australia.
Yeah, well, in America, well before they came to Australia.
Huh.
The first ones, I think, were in 1961, running around in America, and we didn't get them in Australia till October 62. Like, people, they associate them in Australia. They say, oh, they were designed for Australia, but that's not correct, because they were already in America before we got them in Australia.
Okay, but only 40 ended up?
Yeah, we got 40 in Australia, correct. And interestingly enough, like on the Kenworth build sheets, they actually serialised the bonnet, the hoods. They were serial number such and such. And there's, even in America, like I think from memory, you saw serial number 50, serial number 6, and that was it.
Well, what's it have for an engine?
8V71 Detroit, GM. It originally had a 12-speed Spicer transmission. At the moment, it's got a Road Ranger of some description. I think it's a 13-speed. And SQ HD, 38,000-pound rears.
And how did you find this one?
I was just for sale. I've had it for, I reckon, near 30 years now.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, it was just for sale in one of the Australian magazines, and I just had to have it.
Do you know what it did in its past life?
It was originally Ansett Freight Express, which was a very big transport company in Australia. This was an order of 10. They had 10 of these in one order. Altogether, they had 15 S models altogether out of our 40. Ansett had 15 of them.
Are any of the other 15 still in existence?
Yes, they're around here and there. Yes, they're around here. Actually, I've got another one in pieces. The sister truck to this one, all in bits and pieces. Actually, you just tripped over the chassis rails to it laying beside it there.
I'll apologize next time I see it. So, if they're so rare, you have 2 of them, and are most of the 40 still accounted for?
I think from memory there's about 7 unaccounted for.
Wow.
And I know 2 of them that have been ridden off.
Because of wrecks, I assume.
Yeah, they've been wrecked, and yeah.
Was this in driving condition when you got it?
Pretty much. Well, it's in better condition now than when I got it. I've tidied it up a lot and tried to preserve it, but unfortunately the rust is eating away at it.
And I assume they're pretty impossible to restore?
No. I've got these 2 cabs here we've just restored, me and Philip, a friend of mine. Philip's pretty much done all the work for them. But like as most of the trucks here, I just pull what doesn't belong on the truck, I pull it off and throw it away and put whatever's meant to be there back there. And
so some preservation, restoration.
Like I've put the tachograph there in it, which it doesn't actually work, but still, at least it's there. And that's all the original interior lining for this truck there, all that cardboardy type lining, which is actually out of another truck, but it's ready to fall apart. But I had these big ugly speakers in the door, which was probably one of the first things I pulled out of it.
What do we have up here? Temperatures.
Refresh my memory. Oh yeah, the axles and transmission temperatures.
Do you call those wigwags here?
Yep, the wigwag, that's correct, the low air wigwag.
We have a little vocabulary that's the same.
Take it out to the Clarendon show, it's always a favourite out there.
Do you haul it out on behind one of the other ones here?
Yeah, our Chapo always sends somebody out to pick it up.
There are a lot of colours going on back here.
Yeah, well,
on the frame.
that blue there is the original. That deeper, darker blue there is the original blue.
Is the sleeper to a different truck?
Yeah, that's just off
living
a
back
that's
there?
off a W900. That's off a like a mid-70s model.
Mm-hmm. You have all Kenworths, I assume.
Pretty much so. Yeah.
Just
Trying to
because.
think. Yeah, everything's Kenworth. Yeah. I have to stop and think for a minute.
Just because of the neighbor's truck when you were little, or
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah. Well, we don't. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see many Peterbilts in Australia, so otherwise maybe Peterbilt may have been it. But
That is interesting why one PACCAR product picked up and the other one didn't.
that's the original blue there.
Aha.
And most like the brackets and that, they're off of different trucks that I go around scavenging. You know, I find out guys who had these S models, and they've still got this bracket sitting in the shed, and I'll go and get it and all that sort of thing.
And is this a piece,
Yep.
one piece here?
Yep,
across
that's all
and-
one piece, one big arch. How you actually form it and bend it like that? They must have had some good gear in their day.
Well, they only made 40.
Oh, they actually the
That was
K100 cabovers had
Aha.
that same mount. Actually, I think your one over there has it. Has it? Has
Yeah,
it?
I guess
Yes,
it's
it
just
has.
with the
Yes.
coming out all the way to the side here, it's just a little
I
easier
thought you meant
to
just this bracket
admire.
here.
Yeah, I guess,
And
but
then-
it looks, yeah.
Yeah. And that's the either a toolbox or a battery box. The other side would be the batteries, and then this side they'd use it for a toolbox.
It's a little easier to see now that I've turned this flash on. That's a really big vent window.
Yeah, that's for this style of cab. That's the standard, what they all were. They use the same cab for the 900, the long hood. It's the same cab as in a 900 series.
And the visor with the sharp corners is a
Yeah,
little bit different.
that's factory fitted. Yeah. That, believe it or not, that visor, I got this truck without a visor. That visor came off my friend's, which is this cab over here, came off that cab. And they actually colour matched. I couldn't believe it.
It was meant to be. These are bigger than the headlights,
they're
or
the
same
same-
size
They're
that
the
we would
same
see?
as
Okay.
used guys, 5-inch, same as used guys in America. Same headlights.
And it would have had a painted bumper there too.
That's its factory bumper bar. Yeah, originally it's got the serial number stamped over here. You wouldn't see it in the thing, but it's still got the serial number stamped in it.
Well, it's a pretty neat piece of history. I'm glad we were able to catch one. I assume there will be a couple at the Classic next weekend?
No, maybe
Maybe
not.
one? No?
Maybe not. No.
Well, you're
I don't
seeing
think
it here.
I don't think this one will make it there, but there may be. Hopefully there will be, but I'm not aware of any that are going. But
The model they feature at some point.
this had the Henriksen fitted under. It was originally torsion bar, and as you can see, the little X's I've put, that they shouldn't be there. That's an indication to get rid of them holes.
That's how precise we're being.
Correct. Yeah. And these are the two rails on top. They belong to its sister. These chassis rails here. I've got the rest of the cabs in one of the sheds at the back there. And yeah, that's pretty much it.